Hey guys, what's up? Today I got an NU match. This one is against MetalSerge, Sergey. I don't know. Um, and yeah, looking at his team, I'm thinking Raichu and Torterra are gonna be the most problematic. But I have Piloswine, and it can kill both of them, and set up Stealth Rock. So I'm gonna lead with that, and I figure just go from there. As you can see, he's going to lead with his Torterra, and I'm just like, okay, he's got a Pokemon quad weak to ice. I've got a stab ice attack. I just have to hit him with an icicle crash. I know Stealth Rock's first turn would be great, but I just have to go for the icicle crash, right? And I looked it up, and it's like 95 to 100 something percent, so that'd be perfect. And I'm gonna go for it, but I miss, and I'm just like, fucking 95 accuracy. So I'm gonna go for it again. Probably should have went for Stealth Rocks. Like he did, but whatever. He's going to take that pretty well, but because I know he has thick fat, and that's the reason he took it so well, Earthquake is going to do a lot. So I'm going to stay in, hit him with an Earthquake. I have that Violate, so he's not going to do too much damage, except that he gets a crit, which is rather unfortunate. But Earthquake's going to hit him, going to do quite a lot. And yeah, but seeing that he's not doing so much damage, I could have also went for the Stealth Rocks here, but I figured just kill him, whatever. I was kind of in a kill everything tunnel vision kind of thing. I don't know. He's gonna send back in his Torterra, and I don't know. I just thought he's gonna Earthquake me, but I can leave that because of Violite. But I didn't even see the Wood Hammer coming, so I really should have just switched out, even though he should be dead or almost dead, and then dying to an Ice Shard. I just should have just switched out to Weezing, and that would have been perfect because unless he has like HP Psychic, and even then, I think Stone Edge would be the best thing to hit me. Um, I'm really not worried. So, anyways, my Mamoswine goes down without really achieving much of the purpose that I wanted it for him, and that's going to hinder me in the future, as you'll see. I'm going to go for the Fire Blast. It is going to hit the Raticate, but it's going to burn him. Not that it matters much, because he probably does have a Flame Ore, but you know what? He could be banded, and it's the one Pokemon I don't want to burn. You never want to status a freaking Guts Pokemon, right? And I did. So that was like, ugh, great. So he's going to switch out to his Raichu as I go for the Clear Smog. I'm going to get a crit, but it's only going to do about half, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. I'm going to stay in here because I'm like, I don't want him to get a free Nasty Plot or a sub up because, I clearly don't want to stay in here, right? And he's probably not going to go for Thunderbolt. But he's actually going to switch out. I don't really know why. At this point, I'm going to figure out in a second as I go for the Fire Blast and miss, and I'm like, damn, that would have really done a lot. But now he goes for the Prankster Rain Dance, and I'm like, okay, so his Raichu's probably Thunder, which is weird that he brought it in the first place. I guess just to scare me out and go into... I don't know what I would go into, but I don't know. I just, like I said, stayed in to not let him set up. And because, you can see there that halved damage from rain, Fire Blast was like nothing, so the miss was annoying but didn't matter all that much in the end. I'm gonna switch out to my Electabuzz. He's gonna go for the Thunder Wave, and I'm just like, fuck, because I was thinking he'd go into his Raichu, and then I could resist his Thunder and also like threaten him out because I'm faster. But no, he goes for the Thunder Wave, and I'm just like, fuck. I'm gonna go for the HP Ice here because I'm like, Raichu probably has Volt Absorb, and I wasn't even really thinking about Torterra, but he does go into it to take the electric attack, and that HP Ice is just going to absolutely destroy him. I'm like, if he lives this Choice Specs HP Ice, I'm going to be so mad because he should be dead already, and he doesn't. So I'm like, oh, phew. But I do have my fastest Pokemon being paralyzed, so that's not a good thing. But I'm going to go for the HP Ice. Just, I'm like, if he hits me with a Thunder, that's fine. I should be able to take it. And his Hidden Power or Grass Knot or Focus Blast, whichever one you feel like having, won't really do all that much damage either. So, just go for the HP Ice. He goes for the sub, and that doesn't work out for him. I'm going to stay in and go for the HP Ice. I'm just like, I don't care about Electabuzz really at this point, because everything on his team except his Raichu should be able to take me out. I mean, his Stantler probably has Earthquake, and his Raticate can just muscle through with a Guts Boosted Facade. So, whatever. But I see that damage, and I'm like, okay, this thing's annoying, especially defensive. So I'm going to have to switch out to my Swoobat. I'm like, please don't Thunder Wave on the switch. And he goes for Rain Dance. Here, this Swoobat is actually Simple, which is its Dream World ability. I was almost not going to make it, but I'm like, wait, Simple? Okay, that's pretty good. So it's just set up one Calm Mind, and that's +2/+2. And it's, max speed, max special attack, Psy Shock, and Air Slash, decent coverage. Plus it's got Roost, and leftovers just, to add in a little bit of extra bulk when you're setting up on a special attacker. He's going to go for the Bug Buzz, and as you see, because of that +2, that's really not going to do a whole heck of a lot. And, yeah, Lefty's going to recover about half of that. So here, I'm thinking he's probably going to T-Wave me because he sees that I'm setting up. So I wanted to go for the Psy Shock because, Air Slash, yeah, it's super effective, but Psy Shock hits his physical side, which is probably going to be much lower. But I get fully paralyzed, and I'm like, that's annoying. So I'm thinking he's probably going to switch out to his Raichu, most likely, because Air Slash, but then again, that would probably kill him, especially at +2. Or even +1. But I just go for the Psy Shock again, and I get paralyzed again. And I'm just like, why? I'm supposed to have like 2 kills by now from this Woobat, and I don't have any. Well, I mean, I guess if I had 1, then he'd bring this in safely. So, I should have killed something. So I'm going to switch out to my Weezing. And he is going to go for the Facade, and of course, because he is Guts boosted, that is going to do a whole hell of a lot. Here I probably should have switched to my Frillish, because it's a ghost type and immune to the normal Facade type, but I figure, whatever, I don't really care about Weezing at this point, and if he does like U-turn or switch out or do something weird, then that's fine. But I go to my Monferno, which is Scarfed, and I really like this Monferno. He's going to go for the Sucker Punch. He was predicting me to go for the Mach Punch, but yeah, Raticate's faster anyway, so he would have still hit me. But I go for the U-turn, kill him, and get out of there. I'm going to go into my Swoobat, just kind of half as death fodder. I'm like, okay, he's probably going to bring his Raichu in to counter it, and that'll be not a whole heck of a big deal. Swoobat's already paralyzed, and that's really the biggest thing. He's got like a 114 base speed. But he's going to go into his Stantler, and I was like, okay. He's going to go for Wild Charge. I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm going to live this because my stats are like defensive stats are like 60 and like 50 something. So yeah, there's no way Swoobat can take that, and he doesn't. So I'm gonna switch to my Monferno. I'm gonna go for the safe close combat just to take this thing out. He is gonna switch out to his Loomis, and that's kind of irritating, but whatever. It does still do quite a whole lot, but I'm like, I don't want to get Thunder Waved, and he probably has Moonlight as his last move anyways. So yeah, I really don't want either of those things to happen. So I'm going to switch out to my Frillish. Figure, if I get paralyzed, not a big deal, because it really isn't. He's going to set up the Rain Dance, though, which is odd, because I could have, hit him with another close combat, and that would have done quite a lot. But, whatever. So now I've got a Rain Boosted Scald, and he's got a Bug Buzz that I resist and take no damage from, because I'm especially defensive wall with a Violate, so I don't really know why he bothered going for the Bug Buzz. But, yeah, Scald's going to do not a whole lot of a damage either, even though it's, stab, Rain Boosted, and granted, shit base special attack, but still, it does, like, nothing. And this thing is really annoying, and if I had just got Stealth Rocks up, it would be dead by now, because taking 25% on the switch in is really annoying, because it's pure Bug type, I believe. Pretty sure it's just a Bug type. I don't think it's flying. Or else close combat probably wouldn't have done that much. I don't know. I'm not really sure at this point. I'm pretty sure it's just Bug. I'm going to go with the Scald. I am going to get a kill on the Raichu, which is awesome, because that was the one thing I was really fearing like this entire battle, and it ended up doing like absolutely no damage. But yeah, I don't know why he straight switched to it. It's kind of weird. He's got the rain up, but it's like he knows I'm scalding. I guess he was praying for the fully para, but whatever. He's gonna hit me with a wild charge here. I was like, please live, maybe, but no, it's too strong. I mean, it's super effective and life orb, and I've got no defense investment, so whatever. I go to my Monferno. Here I'm going to predict a switch, which I should have done last time, but I was just really afraid of missing. Here, literally my heart stopped. I'm like, don't miss. And it hit, and I'm like, yes! Get that big threat out of here. That stupid freaking Loomis. My god. He's going to send back in his last, which is a Stantler. And I know I want Monferno to finish this battle, because it's been my huge asset on this team so far. So I'm going to switch it to my Electabuzz, because I figure it's going to be slower than him anyways, and he probably has Earthquake. He's going to go for Thrash, though. I'm like, double edge is just as strong. You don't get locked in return if you don't want the bad side effect. But Thrash is whatever. Switch to my Monferno. I'm scarfed, as I already said. Gonna go for that close combat, and I'm gonna finish off probably one of the most one-sided haxy battles I've ever had in like my entire life, and still won. Like so I missed Icicle Crash. He critted me on the Shadow Ball. Then he got the Guts boost. I critted his Raichu, which is a big deal. Still had two Pokemon outspeed it. He got, two fully paras on my Swoobat in a row, and just, it was so annoying. But, yeah, so that battle should have been a lot better, especially if Piloswine actually hit that Icicle Crash. That would have been great. But, what can you do? You just have to sort of keep battling, and as I show you here, it's not over till it's over. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a pretty intense match, pretty annoying match, but, I still had fun. And, go mix Monferno. See you later.